Hi everyone, my name is Javin Fong. Welcome back to another video from RankoVerse. We are well versed in the arts of link building. And in today's video, I will be showing you how you can leverage expired domains to 301 redirect to your money websites in order to get more high quality backlinks. Okay, so over here you see this website, onlinedispensarycanada.co. This website here is doing a ton of expired domain redirects. And essentially what this means is that they are buying expired domains in the cannabis niche. So intlcannabiscorp.com, 420 Music and Arts Festival. Let's see here, Direct Cannabis Network. All these expired domains, they bought those sites and then they 301 redirect to their own website. And by 301 redirecting, this permanently moves all the backlinks that this domain has over to their domain. So you can see here, boldlatina.com, it has a domain rating of 38. It was redirected right now to their domain. This one here, elementa.com, same thing. Their backlink is now redirected to their homepage. And let's see another example here. Cannabiscorp.com. You can see this domain, pitchbook.com, is a domain rating of 81. And since they bought this domain, all backlinks pointing towards this domain is now 301 redirected to their domain. Okay, more examples, morningstar.com, domain rating of 86. Over here, essentially there's a lot of high quality backlinks that they got. And it's pretty much impossible for a website like this to get these kind of backlinks without the use of expired domains. And you can take a look here to see the kind of keywords they're ranking for. So Online Dispensary Canada, this generates a search volume of 3,000 searches every single month with a keyword difficulty of 78. And you can see that they're currently ranking in position 8. For this kind of rankings, you need approximately 310 websites to link to your website. So especially in the cannabis space, each backlink could be anywhere from $100 to $300, depending on the domain rating, depending on the website's organic traffic. So you could be spending thousands of dollars just to rank for this keyword. And you can take a look at some other competitors in this space. So all these other websites here, they have a ton of backlinks from a ton of places. So the reason why this method is really powerful is because you're doing it niche relevant. So every time you are trying to get a backlink from any website, you have to make sure that the website itself, or at least the page itself, is relevant to your industry. So in this case, since it's a cannabis, you want to have cannabis backlinks. And you can see here, leafly.com, it's a really high quality website with a domain rating of 87. Let me take a look here. So for example, when you click on the expired domain, it will 301 redirect to this person's website. And this is the homepage that they're ranking for Online Dispensary Canada. Again, you can take a look to see their on-page SEO. Title, the description, meta description, H1 tags. They could also sprinkle some of this keyword in the H2 tag or in their content of the homepage to rank higher for this keyword. But essentially, what you want to do, again, is to find niche relevant backlinks. So if you're in cannabis, get cannabis backlinks. If you're in a tennis website, get tennis related backlinks. If you're in the cooking space, get cooking or food related backlinks. And the way you can find expired domains, you could go to a website like this called Otis. And essentially, this is where you can find a ton of expired domains for sale. And they do auto vetting for you to make sure that it's not a spammy website. So essentially, going back to the example of cannabis, and where I live, cannabis is legal. So depending on where you live in the world, cannabis may or may not be legal yet. But in Canada, cannabis has been legal since 2018. Okay, so there's two examples here that you can see, cultivarstrategies.com and tetspledge.com. And let me just take a look here. Once again, going back to Ahrefs so I can look at the backlinks. Let me take a look and just see the quality of backlinks from this website. And just to go deeper again, you can look at only do follow backlinks. And you can see there's a ton of quality domains from cbs8.com, abc10.com, a ton of high quality domain rating backlinks pointing towards this expired domain. And currently this expired domain is owned by Otis. So this company has bought this domain. So essentially what you want to do is if you do buy this domain in the cannabis space, you can 301 redirect it to your homepage, or you can make an acquisition page, which is what I would recommend. Essentially, what you want to do is create a new page on your website. So for example, let me see here, you can create a blog for this acquisition. And what I would do is, just write a new blog, call it Cultivar Strategies Acquisition or something like that. And within that page itself, you can talk about how your website acquired this domain. And now this domain is part of your website. This strategy is much safer in the long run because Google will see that your website doesn't have a bunch of 301 redirects to your homepage. So that's definitely the method I will recommend. And when I'm within that page itself, talking about the acquisition, you can include your internal links to your homepage with the anchor text Online Dispensary Canada. If you're trying to rank for your cannabis category for Buy Weed Online, for example, you can also use those internal links on that acquisition page. So that's definitely my recommendation if you guys are choosing to do the expired domain route. And then, for example, if you're in the dog industry, you can take a look to see what other options are there in this space. Tennis, let's take a look to see. Nothing, but let me see one more time. Let's say you're in a food space and you want to get an expired domain. Let's look at foodhackathon.co. So they're asking for 2,300 euros, but let's take a look to see the quality of the backlinks. Once again, do follow backlinks. Those are the powerful domains. And then you can take a look, techcrunch.com, domain rating of 92, deloitte.com, DR91, ucdavis.edu. This is a really hard backlink to get. And if you're a new website in the cooking space or the food space, it's really hard to get these kind of backlinks. So the fact that you can just buy an expired domain and 301 redirect this entire domain to your website, it will really boost the amount of quality organic traffic you get in the long run. And I've been doing this for a couple of years now, but especially this year in 2023, expired domains for backlinks do work. However, I feel like it does take a much longer now. It could take anywhere from 3 to 8 months, I would say, depending on the difficulty of your keyword. So essentially getting quality backlinks from expired domains will accelerate your organic traffic growth of your website. And again, by expired domains, you guys really have to look at the backlinks that the expired domain has. You don't want to just buy an expired domain with 0 backlinks because that's essentially worthless, in my opinion. So backlinks is the main factor in terms of looking to see whether it's relevant to your website. And if it is, take a look at the pricing. And depending on that, you can decide to see if it's worth it or not in your situation. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to make this video about. Expired domains for backlinks is really powerful. Not a lot of people are doing this, but it does save you a lot of money, especially if you want to be changing websites every few years. So once you buy a website like this, for example, foodhackathon.co, and you make a website called, foodblog.com, and then in a couple of years, you want to make a new blog, this expired domain that you 301 redirected to your website, it could be 301 redirected to a new website. So the fact that you own this kind of domain is really helpful to help you propel your new website to get more rankings. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to share in this video. If you learned something, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions at all about building backlinks or 301 redirects for expired domains, feel free to contact me at RankoVerse. We are